Hello, hello. Welcome to today and the beautiful tones, harmonic. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. One second. Hi, Scully's always timing it right when I start. That's okay. He's fluffy and cute. And he's only got 3 legs. So I hope you are well and good. Today, the sun is shining, and whether it is for you or not, you are the sunshine in your life. So shine bright like a diamond. Ooh, what do we got here? Is this blueprint? This is your blueprint. Yes, you chose to be here now, to have lived the life you have lived, to have come across, gone up against, overcome all of the things that your life has been part of the plan, part of the design, the divine design that is you. Okay. What do we got? Oh, notice. Okay, yes, the part of you that needed to be resilient, needed to overcome, needed to endure. Okay, that too was part of it. That was the necessary steps of your turning from coal into a diamond. Okay, and I think this is curse breaker, generational healer of lineage debris, wounds, ancestral wounds. That is all, generations before you have lived their life as coal, and it's a rough life as coal. And I know, like with anger, using coal, the coal burner, I changed myself from a coal burner to a firecracker. And that was no small feat, okay? But the coal burner, it takes them a long time, they heat up and they heat up, but they heat up and then they get super hot and they burn everything that they touch. And it takes a long time to cool back down. Now I'm like light the fuse, bzz, pop, and then we're done. And then we're good. Because I don't want to hold on to it, and nobody does. Nobody does, right? But you had to go through the process. And there may be too many analogies, but this is where we're at. This is how we do here. This is how we communicate. So try your best to keep up or not. It's up to you. Okay, so we're talking about resilience. The honey badger is resilient, making do with what they have, making the best, making the most, doing whatever is necessary to survive. That was an important part of your path. You can't avoid. Who's this? I see a black cat stalking. So many black cats. Yeah, so Flint, this black cat, he's not my black cat. He's just a black cat that hangs around and causes a ruckus with the other cats. So, oh, that's darkness. No, that's Flint. Jeez. I tell you these cats. Okay. We've got a releasing, releasing the old things so that you can receive the messages. I feel like this is release the old and move from your heart space. Okay, these are the old ways. These are the things that you acknowledge, the versions of self, the thoughts, the belief systems, the old ways of doing and being that no longer serve. They got you to where you are or where you've been or how you got there. No, wait. And now it is time to put them to rest. Okay, there's a process of gratitude and honoring of these things that you are releasing, right? And this is sometimes why people get tripped up in the process of evolution is they have a hard time letting go. They're like, I work so hard to become this version of me. I don't want to let it go. But that is the sacrifice, the old version, so that the new can be born, right? This is part of this process. You can't be renewed anew as the old. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, right? If the caterpillar wants to become the butterfly, it has to say goodbye to its caterpillar ways and days and all of that. Okay, don't think too much about it. Don't get into your head too much. It's also a 10, so this is the old ways of overthinking things. Now you are moving, you are leading, you are navigating from your heart space, not from your head space. That's just it, right? Those old versions of self still have old programs, still have old methods and modes, and we need to put them to rest and say goodbye. Okay. Yes, now it is about beautiful emotional regularity. It is about peaceful heart space, peaceful nervous system. Very important and big difference, right? On being. This is the old that needs to be released. This is the new that needs to be maintained. Okay. We've got King of Swords. Okay, your discernment and your action, your communication being one of transformed and one of your throat chakra, sort of truth wielding beautifulness, okay, from a broader perspective. We also have the Fool. This is trusting, this is believing, this is going all in, this is dedication, devotion. I'm seeing the quote, I'm not seeing it specifically, but it's something along the lines of the bird doesn't put its faith into the branch it lands upon, but in its own ability to fly. Yes, I think that's exactly the quote. So this is that. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. We've got your dedication. Yeah, you've come too far. You've gone through the process of releasing and rebirthing, releasing, rebirthing. Don't stop. Don't be like, I'm good enough. Keep it going, because you are about to have your mind blown in who and what and how you rebirth. It's get really excited and impassioned by meeting your reborn self, right? It's like, this is why this is this honoring acknowledgement release, right? It's like, thank you, I love you, I appreciate you, but you must go so that the new can be born. Yes, this is part of your divine soul print, divine soul print, divine blueprint, soul print, is to be one who is proficient at the death and rebirth part. This is expansion. This is you getting to your greatest and highest and best that is constantly evolving. Okay? And it's gonna be worth celebrating. Yeah. I mean, every time you do this, it does get harder because you're moving away from those versions of self that you're ready to let go of. You're like, okay, I'm tired of that. That version of me worked too hard, right? Now you're stepping into, well, it feels pretty good. I'm pretty good. But as you're evolving, so is your baseline. And so don't settle. Don't settle for anything but the best, okay? This is the world you're creating for yourself. The best version, the greatest, and the most fulfilling, all of the things, right? This legacy and abundance. I mean, if you look at it this way, hold on to the old or release and step into the new who holds the key to the legacy. Yeah, that's it. That's the one we want. We'll take it. We'll packages it up. We'll move on to that farm and own it. Okay, let's go through one more time on the deck here. And let anybody else who wants to step into view. The old versions of self that wanted to hold on as a sense of control. If I hold on tight enough, maybe I can control it. No, that's not how it works. Release all the things that weigh you down, that hold you back, that make you stay in one form. We are ever evolving. We're multidimensional. We are expanding and evolving. Light the powder keg and blow up the old ways, okay? And also moving towards sparks of inspiration, of creation, of newness, right? This is that thing. Get really emphatic about the new versions of you that you have yet to meet, okay? This is your dedication. Your dedication and persistence is going to get you to your legacy. Beautiful. And, this isn't why we do it, but this is a beautiful byproduct, is that you become a clear example for others of one who continuously releases and renews. And that's a beautiful thing, right? And it will maybe inspire others to also release those old versions and get really excited about the new ones that can come your way. Okay, let's get a mushroom to come out and play. Not that many today. I see wave marks in the sky, like on the beach sand. Ooh. Wrinkled peach mushroom, like the waves on the sand. Yes, a number 23. Okay. What you got for us, 23? Pinkled reach. Pinkled reach mushroom. Okay. Yes, it is inedible. Okay. This is a mushroom that represents something so unique. It is in its own class. This is the new you, right? The new versions of you that you allow to be once you release the old. This may represent you, someone you know, or something you are working on. Something so stunning that you can't put it into a category. Unique can also be rare, and with rarity, there can also be obstacles. Just as the wrinkled peach mushroom has become scarce due to the lack of elm trees, so too could you become obsolete if your sustenance or support runs out. Being unique, that made me think of as you are releasing, you're also shifting timelines, and that's why you have to let go of the old dense version of self, because it can't sustain itself in the new environment. So this is that collaboration with the universe, right? You release and timelines shift to meet your new version of you. This is how we get there. This is how we move from coal into diamond, right? This is the removal from the pressure. Once the diamond is formed, it no longer needs to go through the pressure. It is now shining beautifully and bright. Okay. Being unique obviously has its plus side as well, because with rarity comes a need to protect it so it won't disappear. Unique minds and people are way showers and can change the world. Okay, this is what you're doing. You're forging new paths. You are leading by example. Okay. They are sometimes outcasts for not conforming or being the same as the rest of the crowd. But when their beauty or wisdom is seen, they become noticeable for all the right reasons. Being unique takes strength to stand on your own, to make your own path, and not to bend to peer pressure. Uniqueness is a strength, not a disability or a weakness. Find what makes you unique and stand fully in your power. The world doesn't need more vanilla. It needs way showers and creativity to change how we see and do things. Uniqueness is a gift. Make sure you use it well. Bring what makes you you into everything you do, and you will draw to you the people who resonate with that energy. This is your unique medicine. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mushroom messages. Yes. Okay. Gorgeous. Yes. This is the in tandem discovery you are doing as you release the old and step into the new you. This is the pioneering, right? This is the going beyond. Like there's a lot of people who are like, oh, okay, I'm looking around this form that I am in. It's like I'm covert. I'm one of the crew, I'm one of the crowd, I'm okay, right? They don't want to step out. And part of the whole way shower pioneer blueprint is to go beyond where other people have settled, right? The non-settlers. Okay, we got starfish. Yes, yar, a starfish of a beautifulness. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it's backwards, anyways. Okay. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. What are you? The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it is important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? When in balance, uplifting, artistic, expressive. When out of balance, gossips and feels empty. To bring into balance, positive friends. Okay. So exactly what I was saying before, and I've already forgotten. Okay. So we'll get some love messages. So that seems like a lot. Okay. Burn it to release. This is a way that we can create honoring system, make it official, right? There's something about ritual, right? Where you're mindfully intending and present in the moment, write it down, get images, get pictures, get whatever it is to recognize this old version of you and light it on fire. Okay. Yes. Light the powder keg and let it go. Okay. This is the signals to your brain, to your senses, to your cells, to your inner, to your all of the things that old is done. And now the new, right? Conscious breathing. Yes. Be sure to be present at least some of the times. These taking conscious breaths again is bringing you into the present moment, is bringing you into a now state of being, and this awareness of life force that you are breathing deep into your lungs, filling you up, pushing out all of the dense energies and filling you up with life. Take those moments, 3 conscious breaths a day. Get outside into the air, stand by a river, stand under a tree, stand in the forest, stand by the ocean, wherever. Be mindful, be conscious, be present, and breathe it in. Okay, we got it's worth waiting for. Okay, and it's also worth transforming. Your get excited about meeting the new yous at every juncture. Okay, ground yourself. Yes, constantly. This is the balance that we must be. Balance ground creates the clear channel. Oh, hi, Opal. Hi. What do you think you're doing in here? Oh, yeah. What's up? I'm cat sitting. And she's an old lady, aren't ya? She's like, what? Okay, clean your space. Yes, keep energy flowing and going and moving around. Set clear boundaries. Check in with you. What do you need? And take that time to process, to grieve, to be, feel, to consciously breathe, whatever you need to do. Okay, you can do it. Whatever you need to do, you can do it. I know you can. You've come this far. You're there. You're practically there. Okay. Release the resistance. When I was doing my burn, I burnt this art piece. You can find the video somewhere on there. And as soon as I pulled it out and looked at it and looked at how much time and effort and, meaning and all the stuff that was involved in this art piece, my body immediately was like, no, I can't burn it. I have to keep it. I have to save it. I have to. And the more that I recognized and felt that resistance, the more I knew, well, I gotta burn this now for sure, right? Because that's that old version that identifies with these things that are like, no, that's my identity. Who am I without these things, right? So release the resistance, recognize when you see it, and really look at it. Okay, more self-care needed. Take yourself out for something that makes you feel good and make a habit of that. Seriously, because this is part of your honoring. You're not only honoring the versions of self that you are releasing, but you're also honoring the new versions of self that you are birthing into being. And this is a beautiful way of getting good at the death and rebirth process, right? If you're constantly honoring all of the steps and stages and versions, then I think it will be an easier transitional period once you get the hang of it, once you recognize that once you embrace, this is how we move through life. This is how we evolve and grow. This is how we expand. Okay, yes, that's the reading for today. Yes. Okay, release the old. These tens keep coming up because it's the end of the overthinking and the things that hold us back, right? And the recognition that our thoughts play a vital role in our progress or not, right? So this is the world you chose to create for yourself. You chose to be a pioneer, to take control of and co-create with the universe, to create this world that is loving and peaceful and joyful. And you are going all in on it, on your legacy. You're building a legacy. You are leading from the heart space. Okay. Yes. Okay. Love you and appreciate you and wishing you all the good stuff. Yeah, take care and hope to see you next time. Get out in the sunshine. Bye for now.